What is going on, world? What's up, everyone? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new StarCraft 2 video between two players on the WCS Pro circuit. Spawning here in the top left hand corner of Catalyst LE, playing with the Zerg pieces, we have a player who goes by the name of Lambo. And on the opposite side of the map, bottom right hand corner, playing with the Protoss pieces, we have a player who goes by the name of Jehuty. Jehuty? I think that's probably how you say his name, guys. But regardless, I'm excited to get into this game with all of you between two players who you might not know very much about, but at the same time, I hope you guys are able to learn something maybe from these players, because these are two players that are on the WCS Pro circuit. And when you're on the WCS Pro circuit, obviously, you're still one of the best players out there. So, exciting stuff here, guys. We're going to jump into this thing. We have, it looks like Lambo may be going for the hatch gas pool here to start. We'll have to keep an eye on that to see if he decides to go for the gas into the spawning pool. On the opposite side, looks like we have Jehuty getting his gateway into a simulator. He's probably going to go ahead and build his cybernetics core. So yeah, so the gas geyser or the extractor and then the spawning pool is what Lambo is going to start off with here. So, relatively standard, at least at this point in the game. Probe Scout was really early, wanted to see if there was anything cheesy going on at all. And that's always a good idea, guys, when you're playing, you know, StarCraft 2. It might be a good idea to just, if you're playing the Protoss or with the Terran pieces, it might be smart to check out what the Zerg player or whatever your opponent is, see whatever kind of opponent you're going up against, see what they are doing very early on to see if you're going to be going up against any kind of cheese. And you can really see early if there is something a little bit fishy. The Zerg, it's nice because you have these overlords that you can fly over and you can check out to see what exactly is going on. Cybernetics core is just ending or finishing up here, and then another Nexus here on the natural expansion for Jehuty is beginning. Lambo says, sick wall. Oh, man. Shots might have been just fired there, guys. Second simulator has gone up here for Jehuty. And it is, he is right. There is no, you know, the wall is not here at this point. Now with the, of course, the Adept here. He's going to probably shade up to see what kind of scouting information he can get and see if he can do any types of damage. There's a Zerglin coming across here, probably looking for a proxy pylon. Third base going up for Lambo right now, and we're kind of building ourselves up to a possible macro-focused game here, which I think is a good idea, especially with, you know, a game one in a, you know, whether you're playing a best of 3, a best of 7, best of 5, whatever it is. Always, you know, maybe the first game not going for the cheese. Now there are obviously some players that decide to do that, that go for the cheese right off the bat. The Shade's coming in here. I don't think he's probably going to commit. He decides not to commit here. But like I said, we see the tech of choice here for our Protoss player. He is going with the Stargate. So this is completely unscouted, at least at this point, for the Zerg player. Stargate's going to be coming up. I'm interested to see if he's going to go with Phoenix play or if he's going to go Phoenix into some Oracles. Looks like he's going to go with Oracles at this point. We've got the lair is coming up now for Lambo. More and more drones are being added on, so he's planning on going he's planning on just playing the macro focus game. 2 more gas geysers are going up right now for Lambo, as well as the Roach Warren. They're going to try to get this, looks like they're going to try to, these Zerglings are going to try to get this Adept here. I don't know if they're going to be successful with that, but it doesn't look like they will be. Robotics facility is now coming up for Jehuty, as well as 2 more gateways. Looks like Lambo did scout that there was a Stargate up. So he does know that there's a Stargate. Going to immediately go into the Spore Crawlers, which are absolutely crucial. Has not done it yet in his natural expansion, but his main base he has done that. But yeah, guys, looks like this is going to be a pretty macro-focused game, and I'm excited to see what these two players decide to do. This Oracle is trying to get in here and try to get a couple of kills on some drones. Goes ahead and gets the revelation on all these units to kind of keep tabs on what is going on. Looks like Immortals, this is what a lot of these Protoss players are doing nowadays with all of these playing against the Zerg pieces. Third base is now has started up for our Protoss player. And it looks like an Immortal is now out, and I would assume we're going to see Immortals as well as some Sentries, maybe even some Zealots, but maybe High Templar will be coming in. It's kind of hard to tell at this point, guys. But that's what I would assume. Forge is coming up, so going to be going for those +1 ground-based units, or upgrades, I should say. Looks like more and more Roaches are being added on here, as well as some Zerglings, a couple of Ravagers as well. Looks like our Zerg player is planning on getting a little bit aggressive. Looks like he's going to probably try to put some pressure on this third base location. All red is coming down to this bottom left-hand side of the map here, and it looks like he's going to put the pressure on right here, right now. Waiting for some of these units to come, and just like that, it looks like this is going to be an intense engagement between both these players, trying to get all these sentries practically for free, and just like that, it is looking a little bit menacing here, because this army for Lambo is looking really, really scary, guys. He's moving directly into the natural expansion. I think he wants to end this game right here and right now, and just like that, guys, Lambo is going to take game number 1 against Jehuty, who... maybe what triggered that push was Lambo seeing that the third base or the third nexus was going up for Jehuty, and so he decided to push in right then and finish up the game right there. I hope you guys did enjoy this game between Lambo and Jehuty, and if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.